Hi everyone, I'm Angie,
And I'm Mel.
and this is Angie and Mel's Adventures in Thread, episode number 6. It is Tuesday, October 7th, and we are finally back.
It's been 2 months and a week, I
That's
think.
right. But we made it back. That's the most important part. Mm.
August is busy.
Yeah.
School's in September. School starts and everyone gets sick.
hmm
We've
I
had
don't
a
even
couple of
remember
them.
September. Like,
Me either, quite
gone.
honestly.
Yeah.
Started and then all of a sudden I'm like, oh no, it's October.
Yeah. My little chart that shows um, the days that I've stitched in my planner, like there is a massive gap in September. It's very sad.
I don't keep track of the day. I stitch almost every day unless I'm not feeling well.
Right.
And even then I still try, but I have this thing where I'll fall asleep in the middle of stitching, and then I'll be like, oh, and then I'll look like, dang it. So then I have to undo it all the time, and my family's like, are you okay? Yep, don't mind me.
Do you
Just
drool? Do you have like the drool spots?
no, not yet.
That's
Never
good.
know.
Yeah, maybe as you get older.
You want to do fully finishes first?
Absolutely. I don't have very many, but I at least have two to share. How many do you have?
I have just a couple of old ones. This one, I don't remember if I know it's from Fat Quarter Shop, but I don't remember if it was a free pattern or not. And this is one of the first things I ever stitched. And if I remember, I don't have the pattern anymore, but I think I changed some of the colors in some of the spots, but I don't really remember what I did because this was probably like 2 or 3 years ago. This is the back. I just made a little pillow. I
I
put a
love
little
it. I love
cat.
how bright those colors are on the front.
Yeah, it's really cute. I love it. And the funny thing is I don't really like Halloween as a whole. Like it's not my favorite, but I love Halloween.
You would never know it by the amount of Halloween stitching
I
and
don't remember what this one is called. I don't have the pattern anymore either, but
I think
I
you
know
see that one. I think that's a primrose.
it looks like it is. I probably did pass it on because I do that. But I know this pattern or this fabric is grape jelly from Millennial, and she asked me because I have some more because I it's my favorite. I love purple and Halloween. She asked me if I could send her a little scrap, and she's gonna try to color match it and then re-dye it. I'm like, even if you just make one for me, I will pay for it.
You're like, I'll
And
take
then
all the tests.
I have this little guy. I have no idea. Oh wait, this
Aw.
is the back of this little pillow. It's just fabric, but I have this little guy.
Aw.
Jack Skellington-esque. I have no idea what the pattern is, but very crude pillow.
Hmm?
Just top stitched on the outside, but he's okay. And then this one, I do have. It came from a magazine. It came from one of the
That
Halloween
was
crap.
last year's, wasn't it? Last year's magazine?
Yeah, 2022 actually.
Oh, holy cow.
So hang on. I actually, because I've been trying to stitch in my magazines a little bit because I have so many. Like I get the Halloween ones and I love them. And it's like, why do I? They're just sitting on a shelf. Page 14. I want to see who the designer is. It was Elizabeth Spurlock of Saving Grace's Fine Needle Art. So here's the picture, and I stayed pretty true.
Mm-hmm.
I think I had to change some in the moon because it didn't show up good in my fabric.
Mm-hmm.
I think I had to darken that gold color a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
and I think it turned out really good.
Looks great.
And it's just framed cheaply by me in a black
Mm-hmm.
frame from who knows where, probably a thrift store. And then my last Halloween one, now that I messed that stuff up, is Luminous Fiber Arts. I have found that I absolutely love for Halloween stuff. It's this chart.
Oh, yes.
And here's my pretty finish.
Oh, it looks so good.
Hats. I dyed this fabric myself when I was feeling adventurous. I have no idea if it's called for or not, but it's pretty dang close.
Yeah,
I probably tried to
very,
do
very
colorful.
close.
And this is early stitching where I was just stitching. It's probably in my um old cross stitch journals, but I just didn't think about digging that out until right now. And then lastly, you and I had a fun Zoom call, which we should do more, and just
Yeah.
productive day of doing
Mhm.
whatever. I think you were organizing floss,
Yep.
and I was gonna work on fully finishes. So my husband made these pumpkins. There's three different sizes, and these were actually starts and finishes and fully finishes, if you can believe it. Since last time, he is so cute.
He's so darn cute.
I did mostly call for, I think I made a few just a color adjustments because it looked better on my fabric
Hmm.
or because I didn't have the thing, but oh my gosh, they're so cute. He's just so cute.
Well,
And
I think the best part is that you've had those pumpkins for a while, and then this all just came together. Like all three of your
I
finishes are just perfect for those
I
pumpkins.
have been dreaming of using these pumpkins for like 2 years, and I've had these patterns, these charts, and I'm like, those are gonna be perfect. And they actually, oh my gosh, I they're on a shelf over here, so when I'm in my space here, but I stare at them. But this is my next one, and they fit so perfect on here. They're so cute.
Love it.
This one was hard though, because you can't really tell, but the baby's face is
Hmm.
tiny, and it's got a bunch of like half quarter stitch things in there, and that's hard to do on Ada because it's not split. But I mean, unless you're like with a magnifying glass, like really looking at it, I think they're really cute.
Yeah.
And then Boomerang Stitches has a raccoon guy that's in a pumpkin eating treats.
Hmm.
I have that one printed off, and I plan to get it because he's kind of like that, but he's
Yeah.
like eating the candy. It's really cute. He'd be way too big for this. And then the last one that goes on the biggest one is this one. I didn't put the button on it because I don't know, like it went right there, but I don't think it was needed. So I don't really know how to do it,
Right. No, I think it's fine without it.
but I I probably changed colors again if I did. I think my fox is a little bit more orange, like theirs is a little bit more red.
Yeah.
Mine's a little bit more gold. But they look so cute. They're on the little shelf.
Ah,
He also made some white ones. And when I get to some of my ones, where did that go? Just imagine this purple
purple.
Halloween. And I've stitched a couple smalls. I'm going to see if I can fit the purple Halloween on the white ones because they're really fun and they're heavy. I mean, these are, I think they're just 2x4s. I don't
Mhm.
know.
Well, and then they're just fall instead of just Halloween. Like you can leave them out for months.
And if you don't like it,
Yep.
churning around, but how could you not like him? I mean,
Hmm.
he's so cute. Yeah, I mean, I still have Christmas garland up in my kitchen, so that's about how quick I am doing stuff.
You're just ahead of the game.
But that's all I have for fully finishes, and most of them were old. Just those pumpkins were the most recent.
Most recent. Yeah.
But they're so cute.
I
It
have
wasn't
so
hard.
many.
How our call was only like a couple hours. It didn't take me that long to do it.
No, it really was. I feel like it was only, yeah, like 2 hours maybe, and you crushed it.
But,
You were on it.
well, like I said before, I needed a space designated for finishing. And now that I kind of have my new setup is messy still because I'm still organizing, but it's set up that way,
Mhm.
I feel better about it. So, anyways, which ones do you have?
So I have this Christmas finish. So I'm pretty excited that it's done ahead of time. So I'll actually be able to just stick it out and when the time
Right?
comes. So this was a finish from a while ago, but I finally got it in the frame. And I did just a really like I just put scrapbook paper on the back, but um it worked out really well. Like I'm really enjoying the whole art to frames where you just do some measurements, you get the frame and just kind of do a rough,
Is is that
pinning
wide
make.
enough? Is that wide enough to sit on a shelf too, the frame, or is it not
I
quite?
think that you could probably prop it
Yeah, like
depending
up.
on the shelf. Uh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Because I kind of want to, like, if I stitch stuff and take the time to frame it, I just want to leave it up all the time. Especially, not those like those little pillows or whatever, but like if it's a really big one to be framed, I don't know. And this room has like a vaulted ceiling up there and it's
Mhm.
just a blank wall. And I think I might finish some of, even if it's Christmas, even
Yeah.
if it's whatever.
Look,
I mean, I put a lot of work into that.
I just took down my Jingle All the Way that's framed. It's been out all year long, but I took it off the wall so I could put a Halloween one up. But
Yeah.
it'll go right back out, and it didn't bug me at all that there was Christmas stitching out in, May, June, July, because it
And
just
I think
makes me smile.
if you make it kind of like a gallery wall situation, it can be anything. I don't know. And if you don't like it, don't come over to my
Right,
house. No
right.
one comes over here anyway, so it's
Yeah.
whatever. But if you don't like it, don't come over.
And then my other this is the only other FFO that I have. So this is one that I designed, and I got the frame from Hobby Lobby. No, Michael's. So this one, I'm being creative in my title. The title's 31, but um, it's on. I don't even know what is it on. Oh my gosh, it's on a 16 count Ada. Just a gray from 123 Stitch. So I still have to finalize my pattern and get it into PDF version. So hopefully I'll be able to do that soon, because otherwise I'll miss the boat on, the seasonal stuff. But
Yeah.
um, I loved it
Some
though.
people stitch Halloween all year long.
Yeah, well, and that's what I'm like, it's cute enough that I could just leave it out. So,
Yeah. Well, and you made it. You should leave it out. You should
right?
just all the time.
Yep. I just have
Just,
a shelf of all the random things I've made along the way.
I don't know.
But my favorite part is by far my little witch hat. I love the witch hat.
That it is cute.
And
I
then
like the ghost,
yeah.
but I'm a ghost fan. Like, I don't like super creepy ghosts, but I like cute ghosts.
Yeah. Right.
One of the patterns I bought that I didn't bring into my sack was the oh, I can't think of what it's called, but it's the Liz Matthews one with the black ghosts and the balloons.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember what that one's called. Oh, I love that's gonna be
Right.
a next year one. Because I did the Boost Book Hunt, which I'll show, and all the white in the ghost is kind of like, oh, can I be done with this? But it's so cute. So, let's see, what are we on?
Finishes? You got any finishes?
I do have some. They're mostly smaller. Hold on. So this one is from the 2022 magazine again, and it's called Wanna Hang. And I had grape jelly reserved for something else, and I found it, and I was like, oh no, we're just gonna do smalls for those purple pumpkins. I changed the outside frame that they called for was a red,
Yeah.
but it didn't look good with mine because of the purple. Like their fabric is really gray and mine is really purple.
Mm-hmm.
And so I used, I think, let me put it in here. Oh, I didn't write it down. I used, it's like a purpley magenta
Yeah.
red. And I think it looked good.
No, it does. I
I,
think that if you would have used that like blood red that like kind of is in the picture, it'd look weird. So.
because I was gonna not do the frame and just do the bat,
Mm-hmm.
but it looked weird.
Yeah.
So I made a end of the time decision and I came in here and actually I think it was called Crimson.
Hmm.
That might be right because I got I had literally one strand left to do the date. I used the whole it was weak fireworks. I know that because I used the whole thing. But I think he's cute.
Mm-hmm.
I think he might be too big for
Are you thinking
let's see.
like doing a rectangle finish? It'd be really hard to do any other kind of shape.
Yeah, I see. I want to put him on one of these pumpkins, I think. That was the vision. Well, maybe he will fit. This is a crude.
Oh, yeah.
He might fit. I'd have to play with it. But that was my original plan. And if he doesn't, he'll just become a little pillow.
Mm-hmm.
Or if I can find a cool oval frame somewhere, um, I'll do that. But I don't know. We've been so busy and my brain has been just like everywhere. And so these little small ones are really good for me because I can just sit down and I don't have to think and like it's what one, two. I made my bat gray instead of black because I
Hmm.
wanted it to be different than the tree.
Hmm.
But in theirs it was all black. But I had to pick what, four colors
For colors.
and just
It's
go.
when you
And
can pick a color and stick with it for a while and
it
make
took
progress.
me 3 days of stitching, to do. So it didn't take a whole heck of a lot of time. So he's cute. And then let's see, another one from a magazine is my daughter asked me, this one's from 2024. So my kids love Coraline. I don't know if you've ever seen the movie Coraline. They love Coraline. And this cat looks like the cat in the movie. And actually, Claire is going to be Coraline for Halloween.
Oh.
So she asked me to stitch this, and I'm like, okay, I'll try. I'll do it. And I did. And I think I stayed with pretty much called for. I think one of the colors in the balloon I just had to change because I didn't have it. Oh my gosh, that balloon was
That's
obnoxious.
way bigger than I expected it to be.
Oh, I could
I
not
always
wait to
envision the
get
stuff
done.
from the magazines to be fairly small.
Yeah, I
So,
stitched it on 14 count Solitude by Millennial Fabrics. And I almost gave up because the balloon was just like, but once I kind of, for Pete's sake, once I kind of got the rhythm, then I was like, all right, like you can't quit now. The ghosts don't show up as much as I would like. This one shows up a little better, but this one's kind of in some of the modeling.
hmm.
But she really likes it, and she wants me to do it as a soft finish that
Okay.
she can pin on the wall.
Hmm.
So I have to have her kind of look through my Halloween fabrics, or maybe she just wants all black. I'm not sure, but that's my plan with that. But it really is cute. I'm glad I didn't quit, but I was very impressed. I have a couple more. Do you have any you wanna?
I just have one finish, and it was a small. Oof. And I should just get it as an FFO because it's so small. And maybe I'll just use the back of this because it is see-through. And I think you saw this when we were on that call. So I finished this. So on the last video, I had made it to like the light right here. So I'm gonna make this into a flat finish with a magnet on the back so that my husband can put it in his gigantic toolbox as decoration, because isn't that what wives do is decorate their husband's toolboxes? So
Gotta do something.
it's gonna be I think I'm gonna stick it in his stocking for Christmas.
That is super. Okay, so are you gonna do like a hard square or rectangle
Yeah,
style finish?
that's what I'm thinking, so that it's like a stiff backer
Yeah.
which is a couple of magnets on the back.
You could even probably go to like Michael's or Hobby Lobby and get a piece of wood.
Yeah,
Because then that'll be really nice and firm.
yeah, like one of those balsa wood type pieces.
Yeah, just because the cardboard might, or I mean, I guess foam board. I don't really ever use foam board. I just
Yeah.
cut up boxes that I have because I get everything ordered or shipped to me. Because I live in the middle of nowhere. And so I use cardboard boxes a lot. All
Yeah.
right, I've got three more.
Sweet.
They're all not, well, this one's pretty small. This is from Waxing Moon's Patreon.
Oh,
And I had to blow up her little picture because the print off was just the chart.
yeah.
And I only have a color printer, but it's black, with some colors in there. And then in the middle of these was orange. So when I wasn't feeling well, I thought, oh, I'll kit this up. It's just black and I'll cut the fabric. Well, apparently I can't measure because I didn't cut it
Oh
big
my gosh,
enough.
that is way smaller than I expected it to be.
Yeah, it's just tiny. Her Patreon has 3 tiers, and I love Waxing Moon, and so I get all 3 tiers, and I didn't bring the other ones. I'll
I
bring
was
them.
thinking you were gonna hold up something similar in shape.
Well, no, it's because I had to save it to get
That's
it to print
awesome.
and
Yeah,
not show the chart.
I love it.
But I even though I thought I measured 3 times and cut the fabric big enough, I definitely, if I stitched it, it would have left me like 2 lines to
Yeah.
finish.
Wow.
So I just made the executive decision to
Yep.
leave the border off. And this guy will definitely go on one of those
Yeah,
pumpkins.
absolutely. No, I honestly, I don't think you would need the border. Like,
No,
border
it
doesn't,
was cute
you
because
know,
it's like
bubble.
black and
But
has a little orange in it, but I think this is okay. It's just a little
yeah,
contrast.
that's cool.
So that one literally took me, I don't know, a day. Like
Wow.
it's small.
Yeah,
Like it's
that's cool.
but like I said, I've been on a mission to try to finish some purple ones to get on those pumpkins.
Yeah.
Um, let's see, we'll do this one next and then we'll do that. Oh, I finished Blue Spook Haunt. I
Oh,
love
yeah.
this. It's so cute. I did it on, oh, this was just grape jelly again.
Hmm.
And 310 and yellow, like it's not anything fancy. But my Blue Spook Haunt, I'm pretty sure I did it on 16 count Daybreak by Millennial Fabric. And it's kind of, I don't know how it'll read in the camera, but it's like an orangey tan. It's purple. So
Can you tilt it down just a smidge? Yeah,
I'm
because
trying.
then you kind of see the orange a little better. Oh, wow. That looks so good.
It was fun. What I did first is I did the top, and then I found my, edge, and then I worked on a flower part of the go. I did like the ghost outline, and then I would work on a flower, and then I would do some more white and whatever. So by the time I got done, I had this ghost to finish, and I'm like, oh my gosh. So I kind of just picked how challenging I wanted to be that day
Mhm.
and went with that. But I tried to do the outline of the ghosts as soon as I could, because then I could just, if I just wanted to do fill in,
You could keep
I
moving
could
or
just do
fill.
fill in. Because if I would have left all the ghosts to last, done. Because it's not fun. I don't know if I could ever do like a monochromatic piece.
I think it
It
would
was,
totally depend on the piece.
well, if it was
You know,
small enough.
if it was more of like a sampler where you're moving around a lot versus just filling,
Yeah.
filling, filling,
Because
filling.
like
Those big
those like
houses on Jingle All the Way.
right. Or
Yeah.
like the long dog samplers, those are humongous and they're like one color.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it took me about 3 weeks almost to
That's
finish.
awesome. It looks so good.
I
That would
kind
be
of
one that would look good framed because it's so long. I have to grab
Yeah,
some.
I think I'm gonna do a black frame.
Yeah.
And for colors, I used kind of what I had in stash that matched with the thing. So I try to pull called fours and then unless I don't like the called fours, but I try to pull the called fours and then go from there
Hmm.
if I don't have it. So that's I just kept them, yellow, yellow, blue, blue, pink, or pinkish red. And then lastly, this is a start and finish since last time. And I got this from, I think, Welcome Stitchery. I ordered it.
I love this one.
And I love her pumpkins. They're so cute. Her pumpkins are great. Let's see, where did I stitch it on? Oh God, I gotta find it here. It's on 16 count country. Oh my gosh, country vintage mocha. I don't know why that's so challenging for me to say. And I did it on the modeled side. I changed, so hers has really light lines.
Hmm.
I made mine dark. And then her seeds had dark on the outside and light, which I did a darker and a lighter, but I did a lighter version of the dark. And then I backstitched it with the dark. And I think it's okay.
Yeah.
I don't
Great.
love the seeds. Um, and her seeds, she had hers outlined in gray and done in white. And I
Hmm.
just did all of mine in gray
Hmm.
because I wanted it to read a little darker.
Yeah.
So it's cute. It's kind of, I don't know.
You've been cruising. That's
Yeah, I have had the Halloween stitching bug so bad. That's like all I want to do is Halloween stitching, which again, I don't even like Halloween. Like, I can't wait till my daughter's old enough to go trick or treating with friends, and all I have to do is drop her off and pick her up. We're not quite there
But
yet.
your house will be festive with all the decorations.
Yeah, well, like I said, we live in the middle of nowhere. We don't even have trick or treaters. If someone came up here for Halloween, we would think they were coming to do bad things. No one would come here
You're
on
like, here's
Halloween.
a can of soup. We don't have any candy
This
for
is,
you.
this is all I have left of my grape jelly.
Oh boy.
So I have some in my magazines. I have some smalls marked
Yeah.
that, because I need one more. I have three white.
Oh, but I don't know. It's darker than
Oh,
that. I have this purple from um it's called Galactus from Live and Die LA
I've never used this though.
that
Ooh.
I haven't found the right thing for just yet, but like definitely something kind of Halloweeny. It's a big, I mean, I have a big
The,
chunk. I don't know what it is. It's
the Liz Matthews one with the black ghosts and the orange balloons, that would
yeah.
look really cool on
I mean,
that.
look at that. Like, whew.
Because her chart, the fabric, I think it's a really dark gray on the cover
Yeah,
picture. That would look really pretty on there. I love orange and purple, like the way they just
yeah.
pop with each other. I don't know. I love purple anyway, but for Halloween especially, I like it. All right,
Knocking stuff over here. Goodness.
that's the things I got
Yeah, that's
finished.
amazing. Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
trying. Okay. Um,
Oh, I'll have one more finished thing that's not cross stitch to show you when you're done. I think you'll like it.
I'll go ahead and jump into whips. I only have a few. Um, I put them over here.
I only have three whips.
Ah, then we're on the same page here. I only have three whips too. Woo. So
My whips are big ones that I'm trying to make progress on.
yeah, I'm still trucking along on my 13 for the 250th sow.
Mhm.
Um, I'm a little behind in my numbers, but I'm still working on it, so that's all that matters. So this one, I don't think I'd started this in the last video. This is called Birds of a Feather Flock Together, Primitive Stitchin'.
Oh, that's cute.
So I am stitching this on lightly salted, not roasted, Bestitch Me 16 count.
Good
So
progress.
I'm
That's
getting really close. I have one more word, that blackbird, there's not a lot to him, and another branch. So I'm very, very close.
yeah.
And it's super wrinkled because this is one that I'm actually stitching in hand. So
Oh.
um,
Are you liking it in hand
I
more?
do. It works really well. Uh, as like my to-go stitch, like if I'm sitting in the car, like I
Mhm.
just like I don't have all this,
I do find I like it better when I cut the fabric rather than have a whole
and have
piece,
a whole thing. Yeah.
because I do use like, these magic clip, wonder clips, whatever
Yep.
they're called. Um, and that's okay. But sometimes it gets annoying. So I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna cut it down. But see, I don't like to waste fabric, so I don't like to cut it down more than I need
That's
to.
kind of where I'm at. I'm like, I don't want to cut it if I don't
Yeah, so
do
but
I'll cut it wrong.
yeah, but I always think like, well, like a small one like that is, I wouldn't cut a big one.
Yeah.
This little small. Well, as you can see, I can't measure either, so don't listen to me. It's way too short. I
Yeah.
even got a little ruler. I like double measured, but I didn't feel good, and I was just trying to like, when you're like
Power
not feeling,
through.
well, yeah, you're like not feeling good, but you don't want to lay there. Like you want to be productive. So I was like, well, this will be easy to chart up or like hit
Yeah.
up.
Not too
I
complicated.
had the worst headache. I just did not feel well, but I was like, whatever. And then I got stitching. I'm like, oh, Melissa.
This I'm not sure if you've seen this one or not, in terms of me working on it. So this one is actually if I could get on it and get it finished, I would like it to be a Christmas gift for my mother-in-law. So this is Cricklewood Crossing. Hark, what's it called? Songs of Praise series. Hark the Herald Angels Sing.
So
So
you must have other songs too.
yeah, oh, it's this whole series. I think there's 4 or 5 of them, and I love them all. But this is the one that I'm choosing to work for my mother-in-law. So this is 32 count platinum, which is one of my favorite neutrals. So I still have a ways to go, but I mean it actually goes pretty fast when I stitch on it because
Okay.
it's narrow, so it really like moves fast when I actually sit down. So I see, I don't know if I could possibly get it done, but we're gonna try because obviously I'm only right there. So if I can chip away at it and say, okay,
Yeah.
this week I'll work on this, the next week I'll work on that, next week I'll work on that, and then by the end of October, because I would like to, I'm gonna do it the lazy way. My plan is to finish it and take it to like Hobby Lobby to get it framed.
Yeah.
So if I could get it done by early November, then I could go and drop it off and
Right. You
they
have
could
time.
frame it and it'd be one less task for me to do, and then I would have
Mhm.
my gift done. Or,
Right.
so we'll see.
You can do it. Take it to all your hockey stuff you have coming
I
up.
know, right? And then 32 count platinum again because like I said it's my favorite neutral. This is Jardin Prive Halloween something French gnomes. Halloween gnomes.
That's what I call them too.
And
I haven't
uh,
started that one.
you have or you haven't?
I haven't.
No?
I can't decide what fabric. That was another thing I got or that I started in between the last video because I stopped at Welcome Stitchery and she had them and she ordered me the rest. The other ones I was doing on needle and flax and she only had enough to do 3 out of the 4. And so the Halloween one I think I'm gonna do on a different.
Yeah.
What is yours on? Platinum?
Platinum. Yep. And I have the both of them that I'm working on are like sheets. Like I ordered and I think I actually have another chunk of it too because I'm doing a Primrose the Christmas Rules one.
Hmm.
No, it's not Primrose. It's Silver Creek Samplers, the Christmas list.
Yep.
Um it's on this same color. Uh but and then it's a mix of called for and a mix of just some stuff that I had. So and it's so cute building the little gnomes.
I
Like,
know, isn't it
uh,
fun?
so,
And
this
then
is
it's
like
only
the
like
only like Halloweeny-ish one that I'm actually working on at the moment.
on this because I started the summer gnomes one and it's
Mhm.
really not that many colors.
No, it's not.
Those are all the same shirt or same
Yeah,
whatever gnomes wear.
yeah, same hat color, same obviously
Yeah.
same beard color. Yeah,
So it's, but it's fun to like do one and then you're like, okay, and you can kind of see it
yeah.
come
I think
together.
I will at a certain point I'll probably just move my fabric over and
Hmm.
start the Christmas gnomes on the same thing. Rather than like trying to just get a whole nother chunk and like I'll just keep it on the same one.
Hmm.
But the Christmas slash winter one is adorable. I don't have the big one, but I do. I just don't know where it's at. Is that gonna focus?
There
Uh,
you go.
so that one right there. So
I think the one next to that is at the summer one. I think that's the one I started, is the summer one. Because I got it in August. They're all in French, so I don't actually know what they're called. I just call it summer. Because there's what, summer, Olympics, there's like an Easter
yeah,
one, and then there's
I have the Olympic one and the Christmas one, but the Easter one is adorable.
I just had her get them all. I'm like, just
Yeah.
get them all because I don't even like gnomes, but I like these.
Yeah. They're so freaking cute.
But
So that's what I've been working on. I mean, I chip away at 'em. I haven't done any big like, where you sit for the whole day and you stitch and you make like really, I haven't had time to do that. So it's like maybe 20 minutes or 30 minutes here and there.
I stitch at night, every night. That's my stitching time. And then on the weekends, depends on what we're doing. We've been busy doing random. We got a dumpster and like cleaned out a bunch of
Right.
stuff. And like that took a whole day. And then we just, um, my son came home from college. I haven't seen him in person since he moved in August. So that was fun this weekend to just hang out with all the kids because it's
Hmm.
been a long time. So and then making my bags, that's been a lot. And then I wasn't feeling good. So every weekend, I
Yeah.
haven't had a lot of like weekend to just sit and stitch all weekend soon because it's going to be winter.
Yeah.
It's finally not 900 degrees here. The bugs are dying off. Um, I worked on three. One is a start, and the other two were, well, one's a restart too. So, I've been working on this.
Hmm.
I had started it, I don't even know when, a while ago. And I don't like this fabric. It frays, I don't like the feeling of it, and I don't like this top border. I tried to change it. I don't like green, and so I tried to change these green things into other things, and it was annoying. I was annoyed. So I put it away last year. And then I think I talked to you and I'm like, you know what? I think I'm just gonna restart it. I'm pretty sure it's all the called for on this one. So I restarted it and I started in the middle this time because I think my fabric's gonna be I wouldn't be able to fit the border anyway, just the size cut that I had. I think I wrote in here what I changed it into. I just gotta find it in my book. Um, no, not that one. Oh my goodness. Oh, here. Oh, yeah, here it is. So I changed it from whatever that was, 14 count wintergreen by Digi Stitchery, which I usually like the fabric. I don't know. I think it was the border that really bothered me. And so I had to get rid of it. Like I just couldn't do it. And now it's Clean Slate by Millennial Fabric, 16 count. And but then I got to pull all my clips off because I have it rolled up. And this is the size piece that I have. So the border wouldn't really fit anyway.
Right. So you're just gonna fill it the best you can and then be
Yep.
done.
So this is, let me see. Hold on. I'm going backwards. Okay, this is the edge.
Okay.
He's right here. So I'm in this
Okay,
groove.
yeah. So
So I
you'll
don't have
have
too
four
much
more that way. Yeah.
that way. Um, yeah, so I started in the middle. And the middle, I didn't realize it till I was doing it, but the middle has all these big,
Yeah. Multi-square.
yeah.
Yep.
And I try when I do it, to pull a color and then try to see if there's any other blocks kind of near that.
Mhm.
So if I do it in one, I can move to the next. And I don't love to highlight, but I am
Yep.
highlighting because
Me too.
I I have to on her 10,000 Lakes ones and stuff. I have to. And I think I started the Christmas one too. And so I'll probably have to go in there before I bring it back out and highlight what I've done. Well,
Hmm.
I might even restart it if I don't like it. I don't know. But I do have to highlight, and I hate ruining the chart. And I don't have like a copy machine where I could just go make a working copy. So it's fine. It is what it is. It's my stuff. I own it, right? I can do whatever I want.
Yep.
But that one's fun because you can just make a little progress. If you just do a couple of blocks here and there, then you're making progress.
Makes me want to get mine out. I need to at least touch it, right? If it's
It's,
Halloween season.
yeah, this one, I hate Quakers and I don't love Halloween, but here I am. I love this. And I am so close. I got to do this town down here. I just finished this and started on the boots. And then I got some work over here. She's really big. She's on 16 count. I think it's 16 count. Lady Frankenstein by Millennial Fabrics. So here, hold on. Also, the best needle minders are these things are called Sew Tight, and they're for sewing. for like paper piecing, and I've gotten them in like fat quarter shop boxes and stuff.
Mm.
But they are so strong. Like it can hold this fold
Oh,
down and my needle. I haven't found another needle minder that can do that yet.
wow.
But so here's where last night I was working. I finished this and I started the boots. And on here, she's got in the heart, there's a, what is that? An H, and then there's a W in there. And then she has here the year, and it's like a box that you can
Yeah,
put in.
yeah.
I haven't decided what I'm gonna do for that. But
For the year.
yeah, or like, do I want my initials? Do I just want the year? Like, what are the W and
Well, I
H?
think that so if you look at so her Quakers usually have the spell out of whatever's going on. So if you look, there's probably an HALLOWEEN scattered around the
This
Quaker.
one doesn't, yeah, this one doesn't have that. It just has a W and an H. Because I thought the same thing. I'm like, does it say Halloween? Like,
Because
why
that's
is,
what the autumn one has that.
yeah, this one that I don't know.
Huh.
So I've worked in a couple different areas since I brought it back out.
Yeah.
Just show a
That's so cool.
cute.
You're so close.
I know.
Oh my gosh, dude. For somebody who doesn't like Halloween, you have pretty amazing
Yeah,
Halloween stitches.
I don't know why. So I finished, hold on, I'll just try to show this in parts. And it's obviously wrinkly because it's been rolled up so I can work on it. But I know I've finished this. I've done these birds, these bats. I think this little section I finished since I've brought it out. Because I'm trying to, before it was just kind of willy-nilly, but now I'm trying to do the page finishes.
Yeah.
So over here is that village part,
Yep.
that little town. So I'm gonna probably do that last. I'm gonna get the rest of this in and then do that. I did the skeletons. I think I
Wow.
did these. And I'm not doing called for. I just have colors, right? So like,
I love those purples.
yeah, I've got a couple different purples, a few different grays. I'm gonna need to pull in another black, which I just got a Cole Weeks Dye Works in one of my fabric or floss clubs. So I'll probably put that in here. Because I was kind of just trying to use up ones I had. There's 310. This is my favorite black. Drosselmeyer. Can you see
Hmm.
that?
Yeah.
By Classic Color, or no, Color and Cotton. But yeah, because I didn't want it to have super stark black all the time.
Right.
And some of the grays are variegated, which probably don't show up very good on the camera, but they have purple tones in them. And the bats, I use a color called bat wings, and it's like blackish, grayish purple. And on those, I'm trying to do one X at a time because you can't really see it. But
Yeah.
this is one I will frame and hang up all year.
Yeah. That
And
looks
then I want to get the Christmas one. I don't own it yet.
I know with the cute little polar bears.
I told myself I can't buy it until I. But so that's one I've been because I started this in 20, or 10/13/2024. So almost a year ago. And last year I know I got a pretty good chunk.
Yeah.
And now this year I'm just trying to keep keep going with it. And that's what I've been working on the last, I don't know, few nights. This bottom one though, I am not a frogger, and this is part of why I don't like Quakers, is because you can't screw up.
Hmm.
This section right here, I had to pull out 4 times. I could not figure, I recounted, I could not figure out where I went wrong. And it was this bottom one, I kept lining it up, and it was supposed to go up one.
Oh. Hmm.
And finally, I'm like, you dum dum, quit doing that. So then I started because I was going top down. I'm like, no, we're gonna start at the bottom and go up. And then I got it. I was so mad. I was like, what am I doing? What is wrong with you? But I fixed it. And then lastly, another big one because why not? This is a start. I just started this September 4th is when I started it. The designer is Sarcygurl on and it's actually a free chart on her. If you go to Sarcygurl, it's free and she's got some Halloween ones that are cute too.
Huh.
I'm not gonna do the ducks or geese because I don't like them, but I am gonna do the skunks because
The
they're super cute.
skunks. You don't see skunks very often.
No, and when you
CrossFit.
do, it's because they're not alive. They smell. But I just think they're so cute. And I haven't decided on this. I wish this was in color. It's very fall color. You'll see on mine. I haven't decided about this bottom because I don't think it's necessary.
Right.
So I might not if I get to the point where I'm like, okay, I just want to finish
Yeah.
this. And these are the colors. They're very fall. I was watching a Flosstubers and she was like, "Why do we always pet our floss?"
Right.
Now every time I'm like, "Why do I always pet my floss?" But um,
Therapy.
it's not called for. It was just kind of close to called for. There might be some that match. I don't know. But she is big and it's on 14 count. I think it's just like a Ada sage green, maybe. I know it says sage green question mark. So sorry, I should have had these clips off before. And it's wrinkly, obviously, because but I've got the whole outline of the house almost.
That is a beast.
It's way bigger than I thought, but I think it's going to be really cute. And
Yeah.
the thing where there's two things that sold me on it is one, the quilt blocks
Yep.
in the chimney and the skunks.
And the skunks. Yeah.
It had me at that.
That tree might be a beast too.
Yeah. But you see what I mean about how
Yeah.
I don't know if
Yeah.
I might be like, okay, we don't need the bottom.
I
This
think
looks
by the time you get there, you're gonna be like, nope, I'm done.
because it's not like it's just it's pretty because the flowers are like blue and oranges. They're really pretty, but I just feel like I don't know. It's gonna take me a long time. But the roof too, I ran out of the original one somewhere around, or I was getting close to running out. And it's a general arts, general arts limited edition one.
Hmm.
So it was like these ones that, whoops, I don't know if they were missed dyes or they didn't like
Oh
them.
yeah.
And so I can't get more. And I was like, son of a, I'm not going to have enough. So I just went to my stash and I found something that had similar kind of variegation. And I just kind of started mixing them into
Yep.
each other. And I don't think it's noticeable.
No, it looks fantastic.
It blended pretty well. I was really happy. And I did do like one X at a time
Hmm.
into that. And this is stitched, this curve, but it
Oh,
matches the
yeah.
fabric exactly.
Yeah.
I debated on leaving it out, but it looked weird. It
Hmm.
didn't look filled,
Yeah.
so I didn't. Um, so yeah, this one will take me forever, but it's gonna be really cute. And honestly, if all I do is the house and the skunks with this chimney, I'd be okay.
Yep.
If I don't do that either. So, but I'm not losing hope yet. I'm still right now at the house with the blue is so much there's so much just random fill in I can just
Hmm.
fill and it's mindless. Um so yeah, I haven't worked on this one for a little while, a couple of weeks because I've been doing my Halloween ones, but as we get more into fall and I get over Halloween, sorry if you hear my dog barking. The neighbor is driving down the driveway.
Hmm.
They're outside. And then one more thing that's not cross stitch that I want to show you because it's so fun and so cute that I've been working on. So I watch Lila D Stitches and I love her cross stitch and her quilting videos. Her brain, the way I don't know if you've ever watched her, but especially in the quilting, the way her brain like can put colors together and just like make them be beautiful, it's amazing.
Hmm.
But I don't know. But she's making a haunted house. Should have grabbed that. a haunted house quilt, I guess. And I searched for a while and I found this free blog pattern to use as my guide of
Hmm.
like how to cut the houses out. And I dug out my Halloween fabric and I have this, which
Oh,
is
wow.
all the cryptids in national parks, right?
Yeah.
And so what I did, well, first, didn't even think about that, but I started making cute little house blocks
Oh, how
with different
cute.
Halloween fabrics. Oh, they're so cute. And then I remembered, so I'm gonna cut them out and put them in the doors. And then like some of them, like this guy, he can't really go in a door, right? So I might find a way to like figure out how to put him
Put it off to the side. Yeah.
where this has trees, wherever that went. Instead of the tree, I might find a way to add in some of these ones that aren't. Oh, she's in the door. So I have a whole bunch cut out, and when I just want to do some like mindless, I can just sew them. But isn't it going to be so fun?
That's awesome.
I haven't quilted for fun in a long time. Like I've spent a lot of time sewing making bags, which is fun, don't get me wrong. But it takes my sewing fun time away, which is fine. Like it is what it is. So it was nice to just have a day to just sit and like let my brain do whatever it wanted to
Yeah,
do. And I cannot wait
that's awesome. That's gonna look good.
to do that. It's gonna be so cute. And I haven't decided if I'm gonna just make like a small
Hmm.
wall hanging or if I want to make a
Yeah,
big giant.
going with it. Yeah.
So that's
Oh,
other than, well, the Vikings football has been on at 8:30 in the morning because they were first in Ireland and then they were in London. So I've had to get up and watch football at 8:30 and not had to. I wanted to get up and watch football. And so that's what I've been doing. Or that's what I did is I just watched football and mindlessly sewed at 8:30
there
in
you
the morning.
go. Yeah.
And then I threw my whole day off because football is usually on at
Yeah.
noon. And the game's over and I'm like, man, I gotta start making dinner. Like, what am I doing? And I'm like, oh wait, it's only noon. So yeah, that's all I have left are some plans and a few things I bought. Not too much.
Yeah.
Do you have any plans of where
You
you're
know,
still feeling Halloween or you want to
I definitely want to do more Halloween. Just so hopefully I can like slow down time a little bit and like enjoy the season. Um, so I might pull Halloween Hyjinx out and actually plug away on that for a little bit.
how far are you on it?
Um,
Medium far? Because you're doing the whole border and all of the things.
that's a different Halloween stitch. Good golly. Let's see which one is I actually bought little labels for my bags. Um, so
You can keep track of them.
so I could actually like find what I'm looking for.
Right.
Um,
I have like a 3 drawer thing. I have two of them and I labeled them and I put my stuff in those so that I can find them.
like and I keep switching back. Like I have favorite bags.
Hmm.
So depending on what I'm working on, I move to a bag. Oh, see, I also have that too. Oh my gosh. See, I definitely need to do more Halloween related because like I have this one too. I should probably pull this one out. See, and I don't even know where it's over here somewhere, but I feel like I have about as many squares as you. It's just up in one corner.
Up in the corner, yeah.
Um, and then I have this like monster house thing to still work on. It's like
I
nine.
love that Phantom of the Opera.
Like, so I should do something more like that, Halloweeny.
Hmm.
Um, but I also need to work on this Christmassy one. So uh I
Yeah.
try to strategize splitting that time up.
Well, Lala D Stitches Laura, she's been calling her year of being a pirate and just stitching what she wants, when she wants, how long, because she's always made like rules and agendas and like I'm gonna do this for so many days. And she's
Yeah.
like, this year I'm just gonna do whatever I want.
And I feel like I've done that for the most part this year.
That's how I am
Uh,
all the time. I just if it's like singing to me, I'm gonna do it. But
I
I am very seasonal, so
I should work on that one too. My
I,
autumn Quaker.
I want that one so bad. But I
So
can't. I said to my like I said, I cannot buy another huge
one
Quaker.
Quaker at a time.
I have a spring one going. That's just a one I found on Etsy. It's called Spring, but I'm doing it in like purples and teals and stuff. It's gonna go in my bedroom. But I stitch on it in the springtime because it's bright. But this Halloween one, I'm not doing another one until I get it
Yeah.
done. That's my plan.
Know where it's at. It's here somewhere. It's in here somewhere. But
I This is from 2025. I really want to stitch this cute little
oh,
ghost.
he's cute.
I'm gonna do it on a neutral because the
Mhm.
red one look good on purple. But isn't it cute?
Yeah.
Cute little ghost. So it's called Little Mushroom Ghost. It's really cute. Laura Romola of the Little Stitcher. I don't know. I haven't got the Christmas one yet. I should be getting it, but this one had some really good ones. This Halloween one, I have a few I want to do. Like this one. Hold on, let me just go over the page for these things. I think I could do this one on the purple fabric, which I marked it off. I can't show it. It only has the chart. Let's see if I can. It's like a candelabra with bats and a
Oh
pumpkin.
yeah. Yeah, that's cute.
Yeah, but there's a lot of really cute ones, and I like this one.
Mm-hmm.
What else? This little October Quaker
Mm-hmm.
is a good one. I like the cat. Oh, sorry for the glare. Can you see that? It's like a cat and an owl in the tree. But I want to do that little ghost for sure because I think it's adorable. And it kind of matches the Liz Matthews ones a little bit. So that's one of my, I just need to not be lazy and pull the colors. Just haven't wanted to kit. Like
Yeah.
I just don't want to kit. Um, this is one I want. I just got, so it's from Stitch, what is her name?
Which you see.
Stitchy Sprout? Stitch Sprout. I got her Patreon specifically for this, and then I was gonna cancel it, but then she came out with another really cute one that I think even you will like. So my husband and I love X-Files, and we watched the whole series, and I wouldn't be surprised if in our lifetime we watch it again.
Mm-hmm.
This was a stitch along, so every so often she released
Mm-hmm.
different parts. And I just waited until the end. I haven't started it yet, but I'm gonna do it on this fabric is called Clean Slate. It's just a gray,
Oh, that's gonna look good.
mottled gray. And then I haven't fully strung up all of the colors, like they're still in here, but this is some of the colors. And then, there's like bright greens. I gotta put those on my
Mm-hmm.
style. So I think if I remember correctly, oh yeah, I went to the store and I actually got all the called fors that I didn't have.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I just grabbed all of the called fors, and if I already had it, I had an extra because I like if you have a chance to see it in color, I like the colors and I didn't feel like messing with it.
Mm-hmm.
So I might do this. I know this is far away, but I might start this as like a New Year's Eve start because I think that
Fun
would
one
be
where if you really enjoyed watching it to do like, okay, we'll do stream it and you'll stitch it as you watch it.
yeah. Well, we've been watching Unsolved Mysteries. That's our newest binge show.
Dude, that
And
show
this
freaked me out
kid,
when I was a kid.
that's what, just like imagine, here I was, this little kid, and I'm watching these like they never solved them when we were kids. He said we would watch. I couldn't watch it as a kid. It would scare
Yeah.
me. I would never sleep. But he watched it and he's like, but nothing was ever solved. But now when
Hmm.
you watch it, it'll tell you like update, like so and so found or whatever. Some of them are never solved. Oh, here's the other one. It's called A Grand Haunting, and I wish I had a colored picture. It's a ghost in a library with like stairs.
Oh,
Isn't it cute?
that's adorable.
So I kept her Patreon because I saw this and I'm like, gosh, dang it, I have to buy this. I have to have this. And I wish I had a color picture, but if you have a chance to look it up,
Yeah.
because it's got, I mean, it's got that picture in the back, and there's like
Yeah.
here in a grand staircase, and
Victorian library type.
it's really cool. So I haven't kitted
Yeah,
this
what's the stitch count on that?
It's 99 by 138. So it says
Okay.
16 count, it finishes at 6.25 by 8.75.
Okay.
18 count is 5.5 by 7 3/4. So it's really cute and it's really not that big. And I have some oval. Well, actually, it goes the other way. I don't know. I'd probably want to finish it just like that.
Yeah, that's cute.
So it's really cute. And so I guess I'll keep her Patreon for that. And she has the chart, so like you can get the whole chart, but then she has it like really broken down.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
I think that's for if you have Pattern Keeper.
Yeah.
Um, the next two, I wish again these were in color because they're so cute. I think her name was Monica's Stitching Studio on Etsy. And this guy is called Scarecrow Bones, I think.
Oh, I love that one.
And the pumpkins are orange and oh, it's so cute. It's really, really,
That would look good on my purple fabric.
oh, I bet you it
Like
would.
bright orange pumpkins and a bright white skeleton and
Yeah,
skeleton.
and then like this is
Yeah.
like gray outline and then white on the inside. And it's just so cute.
Yeah.
It's so cute. So, and honestly, you could put this up all fall. I mean,
Mhm.
it's Halloween, but like, I don't know. You could leave it up for your whole life if you wanted to. And then this one is also from that Monica's stitching, and it's Wanda's wash day. And we did what is that one called?
The witch next door.
And she's in that piece. There's a witch flying, but she's got her clothesline. And this is like an up close version of Wanda, the witch next door, doing her laundry.
Yep.
And it's really cute again in color. Like her face is
Yeah.
nice green, and it's just the
And that
cat.
little cat in the basket, it just like
Right.
I love it.
I saw it. I sent it to you, and I'm like, I
Yeah.
can't. I have to. I have to. The other one that I got is by Little Dove Designs, and actually, I have that really big calendar one I have that has all the squares.
Hmm.
That's Little Dove, and again, in color. She has all of the seasons. I didn't love them. This one is beautiful with it's like the reds and oranges, and I've got it sort of kitted up. I'm missing a few,
Hmm.
but I'm gonna stitch it on what is this? 16 count buttermilk by Fiber on a Whim. I don't love Fiber on a Whim because it's really soft, but this isn't that big. It's 138 by 138. So on a 16 count, it's almost 9 inches round. But I think it's a good color and like look at how bright they are.
Yeah,
I'm trying to get rid of the glare.
that's fun.
It's really pretty, and I'll probably try to find a round for it. So I got that one started pitting. I don't know, need 4 or 5 more colors. I'll probably have to I need to find a better way to organize myself and what colors I don't have so that I can just like order them all, but I'm
Yeah.
not there. And then lastly is I think I showed this to you,
Hmm.
but I don't think I've showed it on a video because I got it after. Again with my Luminous Fiber Arts,
Hmm.
I'm gonna do it. This one's really easy because it's literally black,
Yeah.
right? So I'm gonna do it on what is this color? It's called Sun Kissed by Millennial Fabrics. It was a fabric of the month.
Hmm.
It's way more bright orange than this is showing.
Yeah.
It's like a deeper, darker orange. And then I just have a few blacks, my Drosselmeyer 310. Um, because I might do like, the cat is going to be the darkest black,
Mm-hmm.
but I might do him a little bit of a lighter black and like, something along those lines. I haven't decided. Or I'll just do it all black. I don't know.
And is that the Appreciation Society? Is that all backstitch?
It looks like it. Yeah.
Huh.
Which I don't really always love words, so I wouldn't be surprised if when I'll probably do this one next year, but
Right.
I kitted it up because I was like, oh, let's find all the Halloween. And then I just started doing whatever called to me. And this one, like, I have this one all kitted up that I could start this Madame Chantilly Halloween thingy. What is it called? Carillion. I have that kitted up. I could start, but I don't like the faces. They're like
Oh,
goofy.
yeah, that's kind of weird.
So I
You can
might just
turn
make
it
those
into like
solid.
just like do all black right there, like as a foundation to all the houses and just leave it
Yeah,
solid.
or I might just do them all solid
Yeah.
with no faces. So I was gonna start it and then I was like, oh, I don't like that.
Mhm.
And then this is what had my grape jelly, and I was like, no, or I'm stealing that. And so I have these because we're already what, first weekend of October.
Mhm.
I'll probably stitch Halloween through Halloween, like up to it, but then I'm gonna want to switch.
Right?
And then lastly, this is a market release. I'm gonna take it out of. What is this even? Um, I always have this thing where I'll tell people like if they want advice or whatever. So just if the universe is sending you signs, trust it, right? Trust the universe. And then this pattern came out at market, and I was like, I have to have that.
Was that the online market?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I haven't seen that one. That's
It's
pretty.
hard to see in the picture, and actually, when I bought it, I didn't realize it. But there's like a bird.
Okay.
I don't know if I'll do the bird because I really just like her hair and like
Yeah.
flowers, but this it is holding that. And then this always seems to happen, but the fabric of the month for September is called Toil and Trouble, right? And
Mhm.
it's pinkies and purples
Oh,
models.
yeah.
I think this will be so pretty on that. So
Especially because her hair's gonna surround her face, so you
right,
have
so
an
that
issue
color,
with
and I might
contrast.
have to change this universe color. I just
Yeah.
do it all dark.
Yeah.
So I'm keeping these two together, and I think this might be another like New Year's Eve kind of start because it's fun, and it's not really seasonal, and New Year's Eve is kind of in between.
So if you stitch, so you've shown a lot of like Halloween stuff,
Mhm,
and you'll stitch through Halloween. What
mhm.
do you think you're gonna switch to after Halloween, like to get
So,
into the Christmas kind of? Because you're a very strong seasonal stitcher, so to make it to like
yeah.
more Christmassy.
So I was looking through my stuff. Um, I do have some fall ones. I think there's a turkey one I saw that I want to buy. I don't like people really in my stuff. So I don't love pilgrims and I don't like I just don't. I don't know why. It's weird. Um, so I don't know. I have some fall ones. I have a fall barn one, I think. I kind of have to see how I feel at the end. Am I ready for Christmas
Right?
or do I need to stick in fall a little longer?
Yeah. I'll
And
be,
like,
I'll be interested because you have so many really good Halloween ones. If you're like, man, maybe I'll just squeak out a couple more weeks of Halloween.
yeah, and who knows what my mood is gonna be like. Um, I really, 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 really want to try to get the Halloween Quaker done before Halloween or like on Halloween. That would be
Finish on Halloween.
fantastic because Halloween is on a Friday this year.
Mhm.
So that might be one where if I only need a couple of more days, I might do it that weekend and get it done because I am really close.
Mhm.
And if Halloween Hyjinx, there's no way I'll get that
Yeah.
done. I have my 100 owls. That's
Mhm.
been kind of calling to me. And so that might be one I do a few owls on after Halloween.
Yeah.
Um, I don't know. I tried to be a kidder upper the other day and I just sat down with my stuff and I'm like, ugh. I pulled all my I had a whole bucket of the fabric choices. I had both my bins of fancy floss and whatever. And then I went up, I did something else and I sat back down and I'm like, I really don't want to do this. So I just kind of put it back and that's fine. I don't know. So I think if I can't find anything good fall that I have, and I don't really want to buy anything unless it like screams at me, you need to own this immediately.
Yeah.
It's kind of been my philosophy this year is like unless it screams at me, I don't need it.
Yeah.
And there's only been a few,
Mhm.
as you saw, that have screamed, and most of them I've started unfinished already.
Yeah.
But I have like my 10,000 Lakes is another really good kind
Yeah.
of one. I'm super close to that too. And if I could get that done by the end of the year, that would be fun. That would be fun. My 100 hours, I won't get it done in 2025, no way, but we'll see how
Mm.
far. Because that was a New Year's Eve start originally, like
2 years ago.
I think 2 years ago. It's my oldest, it's my oldest whip actually that I have. I started it January 1st, 2023. So,
So
which,
that almost 3 years ago then.
yeah, which most people, there's a lot of people that have work on it or whatever, and that their plan has been a 3 to 5 year
Yeah.
plan for it too. So I don't know. I just like pirate rules. That's
Yeah.
whatever. I have two bins. I have one, and it goes under they fit under my coffee table. I
Mhm.
have one that has all of the seasonal stuff that I'm like really into. And then the other one is like the ongoing whips, like 100 Owls, the 10,000 Lakes, the
Mhm.
different ones that I don't always want to stitch, but like sometimes I'll be like, you know what? Let's pull that out and work on it a little. So that's kind of how I keep my active ones going. And then if I could one, well, I've been kind of putting things in multiple bags or multiple things in one bag. Um, because I just don't have enough bags for every single thing. And sometimes like the Halloween ones, they just kind of use the same colors anyway.
Right.
So they're just you can kind of pick and choose.
Yeah.
Um, like I love this big, huge mesh bag because you can fit a lot.
Fit a lot in there.
One that I know for sure I want to work on probably in November. That's not, it's kind of Christmas, but not. It's called Log Cabin something. Oh, well, I've got the Jack Frost Tree Farm
Uh-huh.
that I got a pretty good start on last year. So that'll probably come out in December. But oh, maybe it's not written in here because I haven't started it yet. It's the same designer that does Jack Frost, but she did a log cabin one.
Yeah. Little House
Log Cabin
Newports.
Christmas
Yeah.
or
N-
that one, I definitely want to get started, and I probably would start that in November. Also, it depends on when it snows here
right.
because it has been so hot here, like in the 90s in October. I can't even believe it. Like middle
Our has
Minnesota,
definitely changed. We've had a couple of like 60-degree days, 70-degree.
that's where we are right now. It's like about 60, and then at night, uh, my husband, he's like, I gotta go make sure the hoses are drained out because it might go below freezing tonight.
Yeah.
So we're getting there. But if it's like warm and still fall at the end of November, I don't want to stitch Christmas because
Right?
it feels weird.
Yeah.
So I think that's what makes me seasonal is how it feels around, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, I just do whatever I want. I don't know.
Right.
There's no rules.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
That's that's all I really have. Are you gonna do Jingle Ball, do you think?
I don't know. I would love to because I have fun when I do that, and I love like the different stuff that you can buy, like the
Hmm.
uh,
That's why I do it.
limited release kind of stuff. It's just a
Hmm.
challenge because those are my work days now. Like I work on Saturdays, so
Oh yeah, that's
you know
right.
I can't stay up late on Fridays, and so
Yeah,
I probably will because it's cheap, right?
I
But
think it's
I
only like
also
$10. So
what's that?
I said I think it's still only
Yeah.
$10 to
I mean,
just
I was a little frustrated last year with it, in like trying to get into certain rooms. Like people kind of hoard, they get into a room and then they stay there and then you can't get in. So they
hmm.
left like going from room to room looking for people. And that was kind of frustrating that it was like, all right, well, you know, I hate to say it, like kind of cliquish to where you're kind of like left out of certain
Yeah,
areas, and that kind of bugs
I can
me.
see that. Yeah, I can see that.
And it's certain, especially at certain times. Um,
Hmm.
so I don't, like
Maybe that's where I'm at. I'm
it's
like,
nice to
what?
see some familiar faces, but it's also like, well, I can do that anytime. I can, hop into different Zooms and
Hmm.
whether it's like, Nancy the Disorderly has stuff on Mondays.
Hmm.
Sandy's got stuff on Sundays. You and I can Zoom.
Right.
So really, to me, I'm like,
To do that because that I was
the
very
shopping
productive.
thing more than anything.
I know that's
It's not the
so.
same as the first Jingle Ball. I don't think so.
So it's kind of like, is it worth paying $10 to get access to stuff?
Yeah,
Not.
which sometimes just gets released later, anyways.
Right. So I don't know. I haven't decided because December is really busy for us too.
Yeah.
And I don't know.
So that's where I'm like, it would be nice, but like I said, I was a little frustrated last year that like you couldn't really get in and actually talk to people, um,
Mm,
or meet new people because the rooms were completely full with the same groupings of people. Like,
yeah.
and I swear they just left their stuff connected and like you slept with the rooms booked, and like then you couldn't get in. It would be like, oh, the room's full. Oh, the room's full. So.
Yeah. I don't even know if I was able to try to get into a room at all last year. I think last year I just did this shopping part of it and then um because we were still trying to really get our kitchen finished in December last year.
Mhm.
So I don't know. I'm going back and forth because it's really inexpensive. If I decide
Right.
like, oh, I really want to, I can.
Yeah.
I think you can buy tickets like day of. So if
Yeah.
I decide,
Yeah.
I don't know, I might ask Sarah from Millennial if she's gonna go
Hmm.
in there or not or whatever, and maybe try to see.
Does she have a Facebook group for the retreat?
I don't know if
I'm not on Facebook, so I don't know what's going on these days in the Facebook world. But that'd be kind of
I.
if there was a retreat page,
Mhm.
to say, hey, y'all, let's like meet in this particular room at the time, like
Yeah,
an empty
I
room, like
will.
go and meet
I'll
in that room.
I'll ask her. She was just at a retreat, like as a stitcher, not as a like not as a
Yeah,
vendor.
yeah.
And I don't know if she's back yet. Facebook group for retreat. So I'll ask her because I've sent
You'd
her.
be like, oh, hey, yeah, this room's empty right now. Let's all go over and meet in this room, and you can
Right.
get a
Yeah,
pre-face to face before a retreat.
right. Because you and I will have to figure out if you're gonna just fly direct there or what you want to do, which you
Yeah,
probably will. I don't want to fly, so I'm gonna drive.
right. Well, and it'll probably depend too on well, there's lots of things that can change between now and then in terms of, you know,
Life.
their government shutdown and TSA and all the things,
Right?
right? And cost of plane tickets and stuff. So we'll have
Yeah.
to see how things
Yeah.
play out
Because
there.
I think like Denver to Minneapolis is usually a pretty standard every day. They fly like 25 million times back and
Yeah.
forth.
Well,
Because I
so
think if
my brother and sister-in-law, my nephew was going to go to school out there. That's no longer the case. Long story. But they were able to get like super cheap flights up there. I'll have to
Mhm.
ask them like what airline.
Because I think it would be cool if you have the time off to do that, to road trip down and
Yeah.
find passage stops along the way.
A road trip.
Right.
Yeah.
It only would take like 2 days.
Right.
really if we drove. It could be 3 if we stopped a lot,
Yeah.
but I don't know.
It'll be a hoot though. I'm excited. Mm.
Yeah, I am too, actually. Claire's like, wait, you're leaving? And I'm like, yeah.
You're like, yep, peace out. I'm out of here.
She's like, wait, when will you be back? Like, how long will you be gone? I'm like, okay, this isn't until July. We got time.
Yeah, we
But
got
the next weekend after that is our Iowa race.
yeah.
So I'm like, okay, well, do I just drive straight to Iowa from there then and then just meet Jeff in Iowa? Or do I come all the way home and then
Yeah. Well, no,
drive
a
down?
few weeks after that for us is a trip to Alaska, so it'll be a
Yeah.
very interesting month, that's for sure.
Yeah, we're gonna be busy, but it'll be fun. So
All right.
yeah.
I should
Uh,
go wander off and go do my usual weekend things. It's my Sunday, so I'm like, oh, I should probably make sure I have laundry done so I have clean clothes to wear
right.
and do all
Yeah.
the usual house chores.
Well, you have a boy, so he might be a little bit easier, but Clara is, we go shopping, she buys clothes, and then she doesn't like them anymore. And then
Oh,
she has nothing to wear.
Harvey, no, he's easy peasy when it comes to that.
Boys usually are. And it's like, I just bought you that shirt like 2 weeks ago. What do you mean you don't like it?
Yeah, no, yeah, he wears stuff. It's funny. He'll come out of the house or he'll come out of his bedroom, and I'm like, dude, that shirt's like 3 sizes too small. Let's like move that on out of the pile. He's worn it 5,000 times, you know. It's like, no, it's time to move that out. I mean, now we're at the stage where it's cold in the morning. It was 47 degrees when we were walking to school this morning, and he wanted to wear shorts, and I was like, no, pants.
So Jeff was like, do you have a sweatshirt? And she's like, no. He's like, do you have a sweatshirt? No. Go get a
Let's get a
sweatshirt. She's like,
sweatshirt, right?
oh. And
Like
he's
I
like,
realize kids run
oh.
hot, but I'm also like, dude, like people are gonna judge me as a parent, so please put some pants on, okay?
She did have jeans on. She was gonna wear a skirt, but it was too cold.
Yeah.
It was just like, and so I'm trying to get her like every night, let's make sure you have an outfit because I don't want to get up in the
Yeah,
morning
and have them.
every day. Like it's not hard to go at night. And then if you need something washed, I can do that and it'll be ready for you. But if you tell me at 6:30 in the morning you have no shirts, she has shirts. She doesn't like the shirts.
No, we definitely, thankfully, we don't have that problem. So,
Because-
all right, on. Well, we should definitely try to do this a little earlier than 2 months down the road. I think now that I think fall time just allows for a little bit more of that, like where it's like when we last recorded, it really was that final rush of like, okay, summer's ending, school is starting, all the things. So
Yeah, kids
I think
moving
we have
into
a better
college.
chance of it happening at maybe like a 3 week mark than a 2 month mark this
Yeah.
time around.
I think 3 weeks is usually our goal, but
Yeah, yeah,
life happens. So
right. Well,
cool.
cool. Well, if you haven't already, for those few people who subscribe to us, or maybe if you're new, like, subscribe, please. Share us if you can. We have a very small following, but it's
That's all right.
all good. It's all good. Maybe someday, right? So, cool.
Maybe. Yeah.
I
Well,
will bug you probably later when I sit down to stitch. I'll be like, "Hey, I'm stitching. Here's proof. It's actually happening."
I really do still cross stitch, I swear.
Right. Yep. Cool. All right.